Okay, let's see. So this can go. We are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Vixen After Dark. I'm your host, Tisha. If you guys haven't already, smash the subscribe button. Please click the bell right next to it. That way you guys are notified every time I go live. Also, you guys, everything is in the description box down below, everything you need to know. I will also do timestamps at the end of the video. That way you guys can refer back to whatever you missed or whatever you just would love to jump to. So, without further ado, let's see, it's been so long, I missed you guys. Let's do a little intro. Where have I been? Well, you guys may see on my Instagram, I am rebranding, so I did remove anything from the face card of that, but there are still reels, things I'm tagged in as well. You guys continue to tag me. I do upload stories on Instagram, official Vixen After Dark, if you guys don't have it already. So yeah, I'm working on that. I have been on an outside journey in nature for so long, so many months, but also actually living life. You have to recognize if a person has been online since, God, I don't know, 2017, every single day on multiple platforms, you know, that can be stretching a little thin for so many years, every day doing content. So I think it's good to sometimes take a break. This one was an extended one. As you guys may know, if you know me, you know me, you don't. I'm not going to put so much of my personal life out there anymore. It's just certain, you know, changes have came about. So yeah. Anywho, everything's great on my side of the world. Hope all is well with you guys. So I thought I'd come on here just to actually tap in. And I'm like, man, this strawberry full moon, actually, let's call it the solstice strawberry full moon in the sign of Capricorn. We're going to discuss that. We're going to talk about, you know, yourself, spirit, positive and negative energy. We're also going to talk about love and relationships, money and career, also overall, you know, influence of this energy. There's a few aspects I might just like tap into, maybe not. But what I do want to do is I got a couple new decks, you guys. We're going to break those. Well, you guys haven't seen them, but I'm also waiting for another one that I'm super ecstatic about. So we're going to tap into that. Let me just do something here really quick before I get started. Let's see. Let's switch here. We'll save that there. Let's do this. And don't forget, you guys, there will be time stamps if you guys are watching live. Hello. Let me know where you're from, what's going on, what you're doing. I have to get back in the groove. Let me tell you, like, I haven't been on here in so long. It feels good to like be back, to be honest. So I'm excited for today. I want to see what messages come through. Let's see here. Let's go to the studio. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get to make sure that on my dashboard where we're at with this content. I should have done this before, but yeah, treat me like I'm green here. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a minute. This is the stuff I would already do behind the scenes. So let's do, and then we'll do, boom. Okay. All right. See, I didn't even put it on public. So funny. Anyways, so here we are, guys. So I'm going to do timestamps, like I said. That way you guys can refer back to it. So right now, we're the strawberry solstice full moon. This occurred yesterday or whenever you're watching this video. We're going to feel this energy all the way up until Sunday. And then we're going to move straight into Aquarius energy. So this is, you know, the sea goat. Okay, this is feminine cardinal energy, you guys. So cardinal energy meaning, I know full moon's all about releasing. So think about it as, you know, cardinal energy initiates things, right? So initiating, taking the time to really initiate what no longer serves you. It's kind of like looking at your garden and seeing what seeds you did plant and now seeing, okay, did that work out for you or did it not? You know, depending on what you have done or what you have did. So it's very important right now to really look at everything around you, people, places, and things to see, okay, checking out my garden. You know, is it blooming here when I did this or when I said that, or when I put this action there, or who is there? Who am I talking to? Who is in my life right now? What am I involved in right now? You know, Capricorn is the house ruler. It rules the 10th house of career, money, you know, and all of that, right? So now this is all going to be different depending on, what's up, Purple Magic? This is all going to be different depending on where this full moon is falling in your house, okay? Depending on your rising sign. So you might want to look at your natal chart. If you don't know how to do that, you can always tap into my website, vixenafterdark.com, and we can do like a full personalized reading, but today's just general. So depending on where it's hitting for you, depending on your first house all the way to your 12th house, is going to hit you a little bit different, but we're all in the same collective energy as far as releasing, removing. I call it dumping the basura, okay? We're dumping out the trash, get rid of the old once and for all so that you can move to a new, okay? This is going to be very important, you guys. Your Libra rising, amazing. So this is going to be very important. You know, for all, how should I say this? So if you're Libra rising, let me see. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. So it's going to be in your 10th house, which is hilarious. So money, career, all of that for you. Okay, so let's kind of check this out, you guys. It's time to keep it pushing. So full moons illuminate what you need to remove, especially depending on, like I said, where it is in your house. And today's Saturday, so this is a Saturn day. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So if you're not doing anything, if you're not super busy, or if you know, sometimes, like lately, life has been busy for me. I had to like force myself to read a book and like force myself to make time for stuff that I want to do, like today. Oh, let me see. Oh, it's in your 4th house. Okay. So maybe I need that. Well, Capricorn, if it's full moon Capricorn, it's hitting 1st house. Well, maybe because I'm thinking of my chart. Anyways, I'm a little rusty, right? Oh, you're a Capricorn moon, so you're hella hitting this right now. So that's good. So you're really feeling this energy. It's going to be really good for you, Purple Magic. Seriously. Capricorn sun, moon, rising. You guys are going to feel it the most, but it's also going to be more familiar for you with this energy. So what was I saying? So yeah, use Saturn day, right, as a day to sacrifice something that you desire and actually work on something like towards your passions. Okay, so that's where we're at with that. I know I was going through my chart when I did all of that. So today, so let's see. So let's kind of give you like a quick synopsis. Like I said, it's all about grounding. It's all about releasing, right? It's all about removing energy. You know, what was left deep and dormant. I don't know why this is popping up on my screen. Hold on. Remind me later. No, I don't want it right now. What was left dormant? Because remember, we're in Cancer season right now, and that's water energy. And it's actually like, they're kind of on the same axis if you look at it. I think that's why they're calling the Solstice strawberry moon. Grounding, releasing, and removing. Oh, you sent me a message on Facebook? Okay, I'll check it. I know, I haven't been on social media like that. Like not even scrolling or anything or posting. So I was just talking about that in the beginning when my video was not public. So anyways. So yeah, it's all about grounding, releasing dead energy. What was left dormant is going to come to the light. It's going to come. 555. Eastern. Yeah, right? It's 255 over here, but so what you may have left deep down and dormant and you just never dealt with it, you never spoke about it, you never talked about it, you never did anything with it, it's going to come to the surface. So for a lot of us as a collective, things are coming to the surface and it's like, it's going to be ping, 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 point, point, point. It's going to be like an alert system for you. It's going to be a light bulb moment and you're going to have a realization of, oh snap, oh, this is what's been funky, and this is why I haven't been talking to this person or dealing with this or doing that or whatever have you in your life, and you're going to see it, and it's going to be something that needs to be dealt with now. So while we're in this lingering full moon energy, you're going to want to do that. So whatever is no longer serving you, it needs to go. Like, get out the dough. It needs to go, seriously. So, and you're gonna see that, because what's happening, it's kind of like, you know, when you look at your closet and you have all these clothes and all these shoes, and then you start piling things up. Well, that means you need to start letting things go. What aren't you wearing anymore? So the kind of the same thing for your garden or for yourself or for your mind, body, and spirit. What do you need to release? What do you need to remove? You don't have any room to plant any new seeds, right? You need space. So this is a perfect time to actually, you know, do that. I know it's going to be hard for some, because remember, in the tarot deck for Capricorn, it is the death card. So it's kind of like, I mean, the devil card. So it's kind of like hard sometimes to break free from vices or addictions or people, places, and things, some type of thing that we've been bonded to for so long. You're so used to it, so it may be hard to have that death experience. That's probably why I thought of that, because you're literally going to be grieving and mourning something that you used to do all the time, or someone you used to talk to all the time, or this could be, like I said, person, place, or thing, however it pertains to you in your life, right? So do you want to start fresh and become new? I think all of us kind of want like a breakthrough or a fresh start. And if you've been feeling stuck for a while, or you feel like nothing's really moving, or you're not seeing anything progressing, it's because you have to make room. I mean, you just got to make room. You just got to do it. So pretty much, you know, while the full moon's in Capricorn with the sun hitting in Cancer, you know, it's a blend of trying to be practical, but also adding in that emotional depth. Because you got to think, moon in Capricorn people, they're not really emotional. Yeah, they don't really like to express their feelings, right? They'll cry, like they could be sad about something or whatever, get angry or frustrated, or but as far as when it comes to their own personal feelings and like really being out there with it, it's not really there. Okay, so it's time to really balance your heart, balance your mind, and nurture your relationships that you currently have right now that are dear to you. Try and make a solid progress for yourself. This is now the time, and your career especially, and your financial goals, since it rules, the house lord of 10, right? So I just got to throw that out there. And with this energy too, you guys, Spicy Sun and Capricorn beefing. They're so funny. And with this energy too, you guys, it's like Capricorn energy brings, like, they're so ambitious. They're always doing something. Capricorn rising, moon in Capricorn, Capricorn sun, they're always on top of, like, doing something on the go, whether it's reading a book or making money in their bag, like trying to help somebody else or just figure something out. Like, because you got to remember, moon in Capricorn energy, they look after their family, super loyal. And they could be very serious. This could be like kind of a low-key serious energy, but it's how should I say it? Low-key serious, but still it's gonna feel good. Whenever you let go and release and just be you, it's gonna feel so good. And let's roll into it. I'm just gonna start talking about self and spirit here. You guys know how I do. I got my notes here, and that way this is why, because I haven't been here so long, I just want to talk to you guys, but this is gonna help me stay focused. You just went through that this weekend. Oh, snap. You guys don't forget to hit the like button if you're watching. So, as far as self and spirit, you guys, let's talk about it. Oh, these Izzy drinks have too much sugar, but they taste so good. So, as far as self and spirit, you guys, you're going to feel more in tune with yourself, okay? If you're walking around, especially if you're moon in Capricorn, Capricorn rising, or sun in Capricorn, depending on where it's at. It's all this is in your first house, if you're a Pisces, whatever. Aw, missed you, Vixen. Oh, miss you too. So it's like you feel like now you have a solid foundation. Okay, for some of you guys, you could be walking around as if, you know what, I'm getting all my bells and whistles in order. Life is great. It feels so good to actually know I'm progressing and I'm getting somewhere. And I bet you if you look back, it's because you stopped doing certain things. You stopped participating, or you stopped allowing certain energies to come into your arena, okay? When you spread things a little bit too thin, you don't know where you're at because you're all over the place and you're just for everybody, okay? When you hone it in, it's kind of like, When you hone it in, you're like, okay, now you can really see. Now you can really see your path. You're not like an octopus and you're here, there, and everywhere else, right? You can really see what you're doing, who you're engaging with, where you're going, what are your goals. You can really have some grand insight for yourself, kind of like it's like a soul searching kind of a time. I always think of full moons as, you know, it's with Capricorn energy here. Set realistic goals for yourself. What do you want to do right now? Like, there's so many things I want to do, but this is what I want to do. I'm like, I gotta get back to my channel. I gotta get back to my people. Like, I've been into other things, you guys, you know, making a living. And it's just like, you know, but I'm like, you know what? My soul is, this is where I'm at. Like, this is where it's at. So bring on that Capricorn energy, and I feel like you're going to have a little bit more determination. Okay, you're gonna be like, you know what? I can actually do this. You know, you're gonna buy yourself a pair of sneakers or whatever. Just look the part. You're gonna clean some things out. You might ignore some people, not even talk to them, not deal with anybody. Just really focusing on yourself. You're gonna have the drive to turn your emotional insights into real, tangible actions. Okay. Oh, you're getting back to your podcast and writing? That's dope. So it's kind of like having the best of both worlds right now. You have your heart, Cancer, water energy, Cancer sun, and then you have that Capricorn moon energy, right? That's happening right now. And it's kind of like your heart and your head are working together finally. So if you've been feeling a little bit more at ease, you've been feeling like, okay, I can get through whatever I'm going through right now. Because a lot of people are going through shit that they didn't even say nothing about. So I commend you if you are one of those people. It's a lot, okay? There's going to be so much harmony when you nurture yourself, nurture your energy. Oh, this necklace is an organite. Yeah, this is a new one. And this is the Tree of Life. If you can see it. It's cute, right? Love it. So the nurturing energy is going to come, of course, from that water energy from Cancer. And then that's going to help balance the status of the Capricorn energy that's flowing in. Okay? Because some of you guys will recognize, even though Capricorn energy is feminine, it's funny because the way you react and respond is more masculine, like hardworking and, you know, ambitious and on the go and always doing something, right? So this is that balance. And Capricorn, very serious. I gotta get this work done. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. You know what I mean? So it's a nice balance, you know. And this is where some people can feel a little bit more at peace. Okay. Now, you know, I always got to talk about the negative side. Don't leave you without, you know, the real deal Holyfield over here. Okay, so the negative side to this, as far as self, you know, you might find yourself, like I said, Moon and Capricorn, they're not really expressive with their emotions, so you kind of might find yourself keeping your emotions under wraps, not really being mushy-gushy, not really expressing yourself to your loved ones in that fashion. Yeah, you can say I love you or I miss you or you look cute, you look good, but going deep, like deep, like diving deep, yeah, that might not be there. You're going to be very practical. And sometimes that can be a little bit stressful because you might want to say some things, but then you don't want to, like, maybe, you know, this person is very expressive and you're just not trying to go that deep. You know what I mean? You can be very critical of yourself too during this time. So please be easy on yourself. There's so many things that's going on in the world. Imagine what's going on in your own environment right now, who you're dealing with and what you have to deal with and what you're going through. You know, try not to focus on your flaws, because this energy will, like I said, full moon will illuminate what needs to go. Like, damn, you're gonna be probably like, I shouldn't have did that. I wish I never did that. Da, 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 da. Never regret anything, because it got you to where you're at today. Okay. There's lessons that needed to be learned. There's things that you needed to go through before you finally can break a cycle or cut the umbilical cord and get through whatever hoops and ladders that you had to jump through. And some of us are still going through them. Okay, so that could be a little bit of the downside. So focus on your wins. They could be small wins. Like, dude, I made my bed today. I took a shower, brushed my teeth. I drank water all day today. You know what I mean? It could be like small goals. You know what I mean? But if you keep doing that, repetition is the mother of skill, and you program yourself by congratulating yourself on remembering the good things that you did throughout the day, it's just going to be a subconscious movement for you, just like riding a bike or driving a car. Okay. So let's get into love and relationships. Okay. So on the positive note here, let me just pull up the chat. I have the chart as well. We know that Venus and Mercury have been in Cancer as well with the sun, right? So that's good for relationships. That's really good. I like that. Mercury's at 11 degrees. Venus is at 6 degrees. So just went, you know, they're still fresh in the pot. You can deepen bonds with people, lots of comfort and home, creating safe, cozy environments, you know, being supportive, having caring conversations with people that mean something to you, being creative, being artsy, getting inspired. So this is really good for, you know, let's say you do get in a tizzy with someone, it might smooth over a little bit easier while Venus and Mercury, because Mercury rules the planet of communication, right? They might have a smoother conversation during this time, a more heartfelt conversation. Now, I'm not going to say that's 100% across the board, because, you know, some people, they might not be able to deal with that, but that's the gist of that energy. So as far as love and relationships, this is the time to, you know, have stronger bonds. This is a fantastic time to deepen any type of commitments that you may have with yourself or others, family members, you know, co-workers, business partners. Utilize that Capricorn loyalty type of an energy, pairing with the Cancer caring energy. You can make a solid love connection. You know, you can be super supportive, or people can be supportive to you as far as having a support system. I feel as if you are in a partnership, whatever ship you're kind of sailing, it's going to feel more of like an understanding, more supportive, more loving, more warm, more stable during this time around. If you haven't been already kind of experiencing that in the last probably like 4, 5, 6 days within this week or prior week or whatever, you've probably already been like in that boat, right? Now the negative side to this, you don't want to be focused too much on being practical on the side of when you're in a relationship, because it might make things feel, what's the word? A bit emotionally distant, okay? Like, does this person even like me? Do they even love me? Like, do they care? Like, what? So that's when I said it's good to probably throw in the, you look good today, or I love you, or I missed you, or, you know. Ooh, Coco, did you fart? I'm sorry, my dog's laying here. So, also, too, with this energy, you guys, and I'm checking here, I'm trying to look at the charts as well. We have Neptune moving out of Pisces. It's at 29 degrees. But as far as today, we do have the Sun, Moon, and Venus squaring with Neptune. Also, the Sun is opposing Neptune right now. So a little bit of the negative energy on that. There could be a need for control for some, and that might clash with the Cancers need to have a little bit of that emotional expression. So what does this look like? This looks like you trying to do what you got to do, and there's people like crying and scratching and crawling, like trying to control an outcome or a situation, and just like won't stop, and just like egging at you, and they just keep going and 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 you're just like, I don't have time for this. So it's like a power struggle, you know. So some people can feel weak, some people can feel like they're on top. Now the person that feels like they're on top, they're the ones that are not, I should say, involving themselves or participating in any type of negative energy. Okay, they just want to keep going, right? So let's talk about the keep going. We're gonna talk about money and career really quick here, you guys. Then I'm gonna pull some cards. Let's see. So the positive side to this, like I said, if you're not already in your bag, remember Capricorn rules. Its ruling planet is Saturn, which rules the 10th house of money and career. So this is like a huge productivity boost for a lot of you guys, especially if you're an entrepreneur. Especially if you are trying to make things happen. Now's the time to really utilize your throat chakra, speak up, say what you need to say. You're going to be super productive and super motivated to actually hit your career goals. You know, Capricorns are very disciplined, and they're really good at tackling big projects. Okay, so if you're a moon in Capricorn, Capricorn rising, or Capricorn sun, boom, you already have this within you. And also, they're really good at making smart money moves too. Okay, so this is a perfect time, you guys. Or, you know, we are halfway through the year, so let's check our financial status. Where are we? Do we have money saved? Do we have money? What are we investing in? Where is it going? You know, are we making smart money moves? Are we overspending? You know, it's time to really analyze that as well. You know, this is the time for that. So make wise investments, and that's when you kind of like make practical decisions in that department and that will pay off later, right? But also on the flip side to that, now you got to recall that with that Capricorn energy, some can come across as workaholics, right? Or they work too much, or you know, all of that workaholic tendency. But it's like, I'd rather be a workaholic than any other like holic, you know? So it's like, to succeed, to really drive people, they may look as if they're overworking. You know, some it may lead to stress, it may lead to being burned out, but so just be careful with that, okay? You know, some people could be a little rigid with their approach to life as far as money and career, you know, making it hard to really adapt to anything new, any new changes that are coming about. So just be aware of that. So overall, you guys, let's do an overall really quick. If you missed the beginning, the mix of Capricorn's practical energy and then Cancer's emotions can create some type of tension, but I feel like it's a nice balance. Okay, if you feel like you have balance right now, you've planted some good seeds. You're putting in the work, you've done the work, and you're continuing to allow your life to flow. So this is really good, okay? Now, you know, some people might feel like there's a lot on their plate, but I feel like that's where I was telling you the full moon's all about releasing what no longer serves you. So then you'll feel like you have enough room on your plate, and then you can look at your whole table and be like, who's sitting at my table? You, right? Not you. You can go get a to-go plate. You know what I mean? Like, So you got to really look at your personal situation here as an overall, you know, because you can feel super emotional, or you feel like you got a lot of responsibilities piling up. You know, just tackle a task at a time, or maybe, you know, delegate what can be delegated to where it needs to go. And some things, you don't owe anybody your life. You don't owe anybody anything, right? So then that's also a question too, okay? Because there's that controlling tendency that can come around. People feel like they can control you and your moves and where you're going and your decisions, and you know, and they feel like they have to be included and attached to you on your journey. But full moon is like, you got to release that. We don't want that energy, right? And this is where you find harmony and balance that comes together which is great for your own emotional needs, and so that you can create growth and stability within your life, and also focus on, focus on what means more to you, focus on your long-term goals, make steady progress, okay? So we're not going to go into aspects because I want to get into the cards. Like, I just want to get into, that. So let's do that. We're going to go there with it. So like I said, you guys, I have some new decks that I'm super excited about. Oh, this can go here, this can go here, and this can go here. Oh wait, did I do something? Shoot. No, go back. Let's close that. Let's go here. Okay. All right, guys, so let's get started. So I do have the Astro Matrix deck here. It is like old school, but also it does give you like numerology and symbols and all the things. I do also have, I don't know if you guys used to watch Olivia. She was dope. I have this deck. I've been dying. I don't know why. It's been years, but I just finally seen it. I'm like, this is a sign. I need to get it now. So finally, I'm like, yeah. I don't know. And then also, we're going to use the Rummy Oracle, you guys. Alana Fairchild. I love her decks. I've been kind of obsessed with her decks lately. And like I said, there's going to be some more to come. So I'm excited about that. Let's see. Let's go with this. We got to do a little shuffle. So, like I said, I'm going to timestamp everything, you guys. So, for this, it's just going to be a collective spread to see what comes out. What message the Spirit has for us today that we need to know, that we need to pay attention to or focus on. So, let's kind of see. I love when a deck is new. It just smells so good. But I did sage it, of course. So that's that on that. So we're gonna do. Did I do this already?
What this is gonna do.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mute that. All right. What is it collected me to hear at this time? What is it collected me to hear at this time? Thanks for staying tuned in, Captain's on, guys. Definitely appreciate it. All right. Okay. So, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Aren't these cards cute? Let's keep it up. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Empress. So, let's kind of look at this. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Lots of feminine energy. Let's just put that out there already. Okay. All of the hard, blood, sweat, and tears and energy that many of you guys have put into your work, whatever you're working on or working towards. This could be towards self. This could be towards a career. This could be towards, a person, place, or thing. Whatever it is that you've been working on, you are just, honey, enjoying walking in, seeing all the fruits of your labor finally coming to some sort of full circle moment. Okay, this is how I see the Nine of Pentacles, and all the details are starting to come in. This could be when you kind of force an outcome, or used to try and control what you wanted from people, places, and things day in and day out, and everything just went opposite. Now it's just all coming together, and you're starting to see it. And this is how, look at that energy of her just like, yes, this is not, gender specific, but it's just that energy of like, finally you're starting to see, and you feel strong about where you're going. There's some cycles that haven't completely closed out yet. You're close to closing them out. Now this could be close, going towards building a home or getting a new home. This is what you're probably working towards, and it's looking like it's gonna happen. Moving, also maybe having your own family, okay? Coming together. I see this as, because you have Two of Cups and the Empress. So it's like whatever you've been putting your time, energy, blood, sweat, and tears on, okay? This is literally, that's exactly why I'm in Mexico, a life change fully. Wow, amazing. What's up? So happy for you. That sounds exciting. What's the weather like over there? You hot? I want to go there so bad. I'm trying to go to Cabo. I know, cliche, right? But I want to go. It's kind of like, you didn't see the ending. You couldn't see how this was going to come about. You didn't think you had all the tools, bells, and whistles. And finally things just started happening for you. And I'm so excited for many of you that are actually feeling this and that are going through it. Okay, it's a very fruitful energy is what I'm feeling here. You found a love for something that you're doing, and it's like you have all these ideas now. It's like you have new energy now. You have space now. Remember the Empress energy. Some of you guys could be pregnant, but but it's also pregnant with ideas. Becoming one with nature. Maybe you're going out more and staying less off social media, or giving less of your attention to the world and focusing more on self and honing in on that. It was hot. Now it's raining. What? So, and this is Venus energy. Remember I said we're in Cancer season right now. Let me pull up the charts. We do have Mercury, okay, and Venus in the sign of Cancer as well. So this is really good time for connections, new business partnerships, new relationships, boom, waiting for love and working on building my house. Bam. This is what this is going towards. You put so much energy and effort into a person, place, or thing, and finally you see like some huge strides. Sometimes life moves so fast for us and we're so busy or productive, right? But it just goes like this. Okay, it goes like this, and you just like, look amazing, Joy looks in. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And it's like hopping on a train, and you're just on a bullet train, like, pew! And sometimes you don't have time to look back. You don't have time to really pat yourself on the back or congratulate yourself. You're so busy either helping other people, or you're just trying to figure out a solution for the next problem that popped up, and you're just going, and you're going. So kudos to you if you were that person. It may not have been easy. Yes, there were some hurdles while you're running, but guess what? This is where you're sitting pretty right now, okay? You're sitting pretty. Now, with Two of Cups, we can say some of you guys are in a connection. This could be a relationship, a situationship. This could be a new business partnership, like I said, or love could be coming up. Since when you focus on self for so long, love just kind of comes in. It gets thrown at you. Like, here you go. This is what you wanted. Bam. It's there. when you're not looking, when you're not searching, when you focus on self, looking good and take care of you, and you got your coins and you in your bag, smelling good, looking good, feeling good, and you're so confident with where you're going towards building a home for yourself. 9 goes to 10, right? Securing the bag, securing your family, securing yourself, securing what you have built. Okay, when you're focused on that route, it just comes. Pew! So this is where now some of you guys might to start to see synchronicities, okay? If you're catching all the synchronicities, there's no coincidences in life whatsoever. And even it could be numbers, it could be symbols, it could be the color, you see purple cars all day. It could be, you know, whatever that sign is for you, pay attention. Those are messages for you. It's letting you know. It's like a confirmation, like, hey, yep, you're on your right path towards your destiny. There's a cool book that I'm reading right now. What's the full title of it? I think it's your soul number decoded, or your soul, I forgot. I literally just got it. I'll send it to you guys on Instagram. I'll do a screenshot. But there's scientific evidence within this book. It's kind of like figuring out our destiny. Like, what are we destined to do? We always want to know, what am I supposed to do? I tried this, it doesn't work. I tried this, it doesn't work. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If there's something that's been working for you and you're starting to see these leaps and strides of huge movements and changes that have been happening in your life, you're going towards, you know, I think a faster route than going through all the bells and whistles. Nothing's perfect. We're all going to go through trials and tribulations. We're all going to go through things we don't like. It's just, that's where we're at, okay? But with this 2 of Cups, this is also Cancer energy. Coming together. It's like your cup is full, someone else's cup is full. It's not matching energy. It's more so of reciprocation. Now, this is where it gets tricky, okay? Sorry, my dog's snoring. This is where it gets tricky because you can't expect someone to reciprocate the way you do something. So let's say, for example, you know, the way you move and talk and jive, whatever, you guys are 2 different individuals. You're not going to do exactly the same. They might do it, but they'll do it on their own time, in their own way. So that's where it's like, it's happening. 2 cups are full and you guys are able to pour into each other. And this is where you get an infinite amount of love, support, joy, even for yourself. Some of you guys could be finally pouring into self. You've been pouring so much into other people, and now you're finally pouring into self. Okay, so it's like you're having a mirror effect now. Okay, so it's like now you can really see, like, damn, I did that. You know what I mean? I'm here. This is where I'm at. But I'm not stopping. I'm still going, clearly. Because here goes Empress energy. Okay, I got more ideas. I still got a whole list of things I want to do. But let me sit in nature for a minute and ponder about this idea. Let me really think about how I want to construct this new business idea. Or let me just really figure this out. Let me just actually chill for a minute sometimes. You know, let me take a break. Let me do some self-care. Let me make sure I'm taking care of my temple. You know, what are we eating? Fruits? I don't know. It's giving like very fruitful energy here. Lots of water. Okay. Loving on self is literally what I'm getting here. I'm going to pull another deck, but you know, transformation. Okay. Some of you guys have gone through a huge transformation. I feel as if some of you guys came from the dark night of the soul and just went slap a boom and like just switched. Okay. And if people have been, you know, watching you and following you and seeing you, if you're a content creator or an entrepreneur or your people that you know, it's like you went through the roughest and toughest, but it's like walking your feet on coals and walking on the fire, and you put yourself through it, even though you knew it's gonna be hard. You put yourself through that. And you felt the burns, and you probably have scars, and you probably just remember everything like it was yesterday. And now you can look back at it and be like, whoa, I'm over here, and I'm upward, and I'm onward, and I'm going forward. That's the beauty of it. You're like, oh my God, it really was worth it. But you didn't really believe, maybe, like, you know, some of that doubt and fear could kick in, and some of us was like, what? You know? can that really have happened? And now it's happening though. So that's the beauty of this energy that we're facing right now. Especially, we do have Mars and Taurus. You know, Taurus, they're all about the bag. Mars is the planet of action. So we're really going towards that, okay? And next up, we're gonna have Neptune in Aquarius. So Neptune's gonna get out of La La Land. It's already there. It's 29 degrees. So it's like, it's time. Like, it's time. Especially with, you know, our North Node in Aries and Chiron's in Aries right now. Lilith's chilling in Virgo. Lilith's not really like, It's like, not too freaky right now. It's like, yeah, I want a little but that's not my priority right now, okay? So this energy is beautiful, okay? It's literally, everything's working right now. It's kind of like, you know, I feel like most of you guys are living in a space to where you see yourself, you have the vision of what you can do and what you're capable of, but you're actually now living in it. You're sitting in it. You're like, oh shit, this is really happening. Oh, that did really happen. Oh, I did really go through that. Oh, this is really given to me. Oh, you're feeling the abundance and you're seeing it and you're feeling it. Let me pull another card because I can go on forever because this is just, it's golden. I feel like it's really golden. It's like, it's kind of like sitting back, looking around, like look up, look to the left, look to the right, you know, look at your feet, look around you, and you're like, man, it's all worth it. It was all worth it this whole time. Especially like, you know, like if you guys are like entrepreneurs and like me, like, you know, I'm so many businesses, right? And usually businesses fail in the first 3 years. And it's kind of like you've been in something for so long and now you can see like, oh, this is why I did that. You know what I mean? Oh, this is where I'm at. Major transformation is in the most beautiful way. Awesome. I love to hear that. Yes. All right, guys, I'm going to pull another. I'm going to see what other messages here that are going to come from my lovely Wild Unknown deck. This is an old school deck, but something about old school decks for me are just, they bring home the bacon. So it's hot here. It's like 80 degrees. Well, it was. It's probably hotter now. Let's see. Oh, it's 90. Sorry. Like way off. All right, guys. Ooh. But I have AC on, so. Okay, let's see what other messages we have for the collective. What does the collective need to hear? What does the collective need to hear? Time. Okay. And the Empress once again. Just there's a whole lot. Okay, let's see what we have here. King of Pentacles. I feel like this is telling a story, okay? So many of you guys may not have been the best with money, whether that's learning how to organize it, deal with it, multiply it, keep it flowing. You did have some moments where, you know, dealing with other people. Okay, you know, here it goes. 3 of Swords with King of Pentacles. It's like Wheel of Fortune, reverse. So it's like you didn't have good luck back then. Like I said, things weren't happening. It's literally telling a story right here. Things happen. You didn't have the best of fortune when it came to building something or putting work or effort into something, okay? And then that's when it's like very indecisive energy. Should I go left? Should I go right? Should I give up or should I keep fighting? Should I keep going? Okay. Then this causes a lot of heartbreak energy. This causes, like, you know, moments of sadness, moments of turmoil, moments of trying to figure out, where do I go next? What do I do now? What's going to happen? What should I do? Should I keep going? Should I keep striving forward? And, you know, that kind of breaks our hearts because we feel like all this time and energy and effort you put into people, places, and things, and then it just, boom, you fall flat on your face again, right? So it's all about trial and error, is what's been happening for a lot of you guys, okay? So, you know, that 7 of Cups looks great. Everybody has something that you can pick from and choose from, and then, you know, some people fall off, or some things fall off, or you stop doing certain things, and then you pick up another habit, you know, or maybe an old one and come back to it, you know. It's like, okay, now you're starting to juggle and see where it doesn't work for you. Finally, tower moment had to happen in your life to where you had to look back and be like, that's not right. Let me pick up the pieces of the rubble from this tower moment so I can skyrocket, because whatever comes down must come up. Always, it's law, right? So here we are with this moon energy. So many things have been revealed. They have been released. So it's like the stairs. You're walking upward and onward. No matter how tired you were, no matter how hungry you were, no matter, you know, how stressful it was, no matter how pissed off you were, how angry you were, no matter how many tears you cried, no matter what happened, nothing got between you and your goals. Nothing got between you and what you're trying to do. Nothing got between anything. You still are walking on 10 toes with your crown on. Still till this day. You're still going forward. You're going upward and onward. Okay? And this is how the Empress and Justice come out. We got the Empress already earlier. So, like I said, now you're birthing new ideas. Okay? Now you have even more ideas, even more things to do. Now it's like, you know what? I know where to go. Okay, justice is definitely being served. Okay, you are getting everything that you definitely deserve. What is meant for you will not leave you behind. And it's very easy to say this versus doing it, but we have to wave the white flag and release and let go. Because when you surrender and let go, I bet you everything will start to flow versus you trying to control something over and over and over again, like we see here on this spread, and then boom, you don't get it, right? But when you just let go and see what happens, and you're putting your best foot forward every day, and you're removing old programming, and you're taking away old patterns and behaviors, and you're replacing them with new ones, then boom, here it goes, the birth of something new. Okay, so some of you guys, like I said, this could be pregnancy or this could be the birth of new ideas, but I feel like it's more so now you have the reins of, okay, I've been able to get away from this tower moment, climb to the top, and really like figure this out. And now this is why justice is definitely being served. Okay, there's a lot of things that are coming your way, a lot of things that you tried to get before from people, places, and things that you couldn't get, and now it's just being handed to you. It's just like, oh, here you go. Here you go, without you having to say anything. You don't even have to ask. You don't even have to talk about it. Less energy is more. All that energy that you used to dish out, all this stuff just left you broken, indecisive, pissed off, mad, frustrated, giving all your cups to everybody. And now it's like saying less and doing more is working out for you. The more you were speaking, it just wasn't like people, it just wasn't happening. Because in that, trying to control a narrative or figure out some type of outcome or go towards something that you wanted to happen, it's not happening the way that you wanted it to, but it's definitely happening. It's definitely blossoming. I'm so excited for you guys to see what's to come, because definitely this 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, and Empress, having the Empress card come out once again. It's kind of, the justice being served. Okay, so it's literally what I was just saying, those 3 cards now just told a story of, you know, everything that was happening. So during this full moon, now you can really look at everything and see what you need to release, who you need to let go of, people, places, and things, what's no longer serving you, because now's the time, okay? Especially, let's pull up the charts, especially because now Neptune's going into Aquarius, okay? We still have Uranus, and you have Jupiter and Gemini right now. Jupiter is spreading out a little bit of luck in this air energy right now, okay? But Mars and Uranus are in Taurus. You know, Taurus is all about the bag. So a lot of abundant energy coming in. Then you have Aquarius coming to help out. Pluto's already there, right? So, yeah, use this Capricorn energy, guys. Figure out, write it down, what needs to go once and for all, okay? And some of you guys just need to come to cahoots, like with, I know it could be hard having a death and rebirth of something. Like I said, you used to do something your whole life or for a certain amount of years, dealing with people, places, and things for so long, maybe now it's no longer serving you. It's not helping anymore. It's not pushing you anywhere. It's not, you know what I mean? It's like holding you back. So remember, whatever you're going to leave behind, whatever you want to leave behind, whoever you want to leave behind, whatever you want to stop doing, you know what's best for you. You know what that thing is. It could be a multitude of things. Do a 30-day test trial, okay? Less is more, people. I love all of you. That is your spread. If you guys want anything personalized, go to vixenafterdark.com. I miss all of you. Don't forget, I'm rebranding, redoing my whole Instagram. So it's not that I blocked you, because I'm getting a lot of messages. Did you block me? It says 0. No, I just removed everything from the front. There's still reels there that you guys can enjoy. But you'll be seeing me more on here. I'm so excited to be back. I have another deck. Oh, let me pull one more card for you guys, though, the Remy Oracle. Oh, it's calling me. Like, don't forget. Let's pull the Remy Oracle. This is Oracle that you use numerology with. Let's just see one more message here. What are we going to go out with? What do you need to know? Yeah, you guys, so just keep bringing your ideas. This is a lot of nurturing yourself. The Empress card came out twice, you guys, so that's lots of mothering energy. Like, really, like, self-care and taking care of you for once and doing what's good for you. Like I said, it could be fertility, but that's a lot of heart and sacral chakra energy as well when it came out twice. So dealing with matters of the heart. Okay? You know, it's also a yes card. If you guys had questions about anything. Hi, Jackson. Where you been, buddy? We got a lot of yes cards. Okay. So the Rummy Oracle. This be the truth. All right. I'm just putting it out there. So let's kind of get jiggy with it. Oh, yeah. And happy solar return to all my Cancers, by the way. I think I'm going to do a solar return Cancer video since we just started Cancer season. I need to figure out where I'm going camping. All right, guys, let's focus. We're going out with the Rummy. What does the collective need to hear at this time? Okay, that's our one. All right, we have Sacred Convergence, and that's card number 11. I love that master number of 11 already off top. We already know. Intuitively looking at this card, I'm going to do that first before I even give you what's here from what they have to talk about it. I'm seeing, remember I was talking about the full circle moment here? A lot of you guys are having that, literally. Like, things are finally coming full circle, okay? And all the bright colors. A lot of you guys, your Kundalini rising or activation. If you feel like there's something on your head and it's like moving and you feel like this energy on your crown, Kundalini, straight up. I see that there's people gathering here, okay? Many of you guys, it's like you're leaving. If you see this, it's like a figure here, and there's all these people in the bubble. You guys are definitely leaving what used to look like your everyday life, and you're going into a new. Coming into a new. And you're looking back at all of it. You don't regret anything, but it definitely got you to where you're at today, but it's just not rolling with the new version of you anymore. So some of you guys had to physically remove yourself from this. That could look like removing yourself from a house, from a person, place, thing, your environment, literally getting away from that, going somewhere totally entirely different. Look at all these colors here, okay, to activate. 11 is a master number. If you think about it, it's more so focusing on yourself and also mastering your craft, mastering who you are, knowing what you want, you know, really figuring that out. I feel like that's the biggest puzzle piece on why we're here on the School of Earth, literally. And then you start to get all the synchronicities and you start to have those deja vu moments. It's like you've been here before, you've done this already. So sacred too, that word, okay? When you're able to master something, it's also being able to remove certain desires that you may have. It's like you don't have to showboat everything you're doing or tell everybody where you're going or what's happening with you. You're just doing it. And that's when you're able to really sit down and hone in and master self, you know, and anything that you're tapping into right now. Okay? This is intuition like crazy. Okay? And just being sacred. You know what they always say, a private life is a happy life. It's like less people getting into where you're at, where you're going, what you're doing, all that. Okay. It's very personal, but also impersonal as well. Okay. So let's see what this has to say as far as on here. So perhaps you've been thinking about shedding lower vibrational connections based in the ego world of power games, sabotage, manipulation, and fear. Perhaps you have already begun this process or even shed so many you are fearing you might have over-pruned to be left with nothing and no one. That's one other thing. Like I said earlier, sometimes we're scared to, remember I was saying sometimes we're scared to part from things that we're used to doing all the time, but it's good for you. It's gonna be good for you, okay? Do not fear. Feisty angel of love, your truth is prevailing. You cannot stay in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in a vibration of love, okay? So like I said, some of us fear of being vulnerable and being naked and removing ourselves from people, places, and things that we've been, you know, acclimated to for so long, and to just like go into like a new environment or a new place, or to go where you don't know anybody, or to break away from that relationship or that business partnership or that friendship and just like say bye, I have a new life now, like I don't need to talk to you, or I don't need to work with you anymore, or sorry landlord, I'm not living here anymore, like bye parents, I'm gonna move to a whole nother city or a whole nother state or country. Like, so I like this. If you want a plant to grow, why not give it the best soil and conditions to do so? Certainly the plant of love can and will grow in the most inhospitable conditions, but it can be rather more joyful to grow in gentler, more nourishing conditions if possible. This oracle comes to you with guidance that the possibility for more joyful relationships and growth of love within is in your power. You can choose each day, each moment, just make a choice, okay? Trust yourself, your discernment, and your intuition, and choose. You do not owe anyone anything. I literally said that earlier. Oh my God. You only owe love the chance to grow. So let that be your guiding principle now as you release the old and trust that even if your garden of relationship becomes sparse for a while, you have been cutting back unhealthy plants to allow for new life to flourish. It is only a matter of timing for the season of new life and growth to come again, and so it shall. Bringing with it sacred convergence of souls on the path of love, your soul tribe, your soul family, your new tribe of those journeying upon the path of love. So I'm glad we ended with that, you guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned in, tapped in, turned on. I love all of you guys. Thank you for all the likes and shares. I definitely appreciate it. Let everybody know Vixen is back! And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.